There are many achievements, and in my career, but I also include my children in that, because from the very beginning, now they're in their mid-20s, but my daughter is a journalist, as I am. She had been to many of the real estate events that I have hosted, and she's following in my footsteps, and she's an excellent writer. And my son is also someone who is a feminist as well, who I'm very proud of. And they both don't understand when they first heard that women don't have equal pay to men. Like, that's not fair. No. And they couldn't imagine, because they always had a mother who, as long as they can remember, an entrepreneur, where there wasn't an issue of differences in gender and one should make more money than the other. Professionally, yes, being the executive director of Women's News, I alluded to Gloria Steinem in the previous question. Well, it was 3 weeks ago I met with her for about 90 minutes in her home. I used to be in the writers group with her. We've gotten to know each other for 15 years. And she was the woman who I've always idolized, because she's direct, she's honest, she's fearless, and with all that, she's down to earth. And when I sat with her a few weeks ago, and we talked about my taking over Women's News, which she has known for many years. It was first launched 18 years ago and has won many, many journalism awards. She said to me, by the way, I want you to know, I think it's wonderful that you're heading up Women's News. So that was, nothing else could be said in my life, no matter how much longer I live, and I plan to do many, many, many more things. As time goes on, I don't think anything will ever top that, because to actually have this role model and get to a point where we know each other and she is proud of the work I do, and we're on a similar level in terms of how we interact, is something that it's a dream come true. So to go back to my kids, I tell them anything is possible in your life. If you want it, you just keep going after it. And the fact that I also earned a PhD is something that I never thought would be possible. I grew up in a very sexist household where I was told repeatedly by my parents, do not do anything in your life to make the men in your life look bad. I had an older brother who was not as scholastically inclined. I had skipped a year and then graduated the same year as he did, which was terrible. I was taught, no, you were brought up, you get married, don't do anything, don't have a higher degree than any man you marry, don't make more money than any man you marry, don't outshine him in any way. So for me to get to this point, I really had to work very, very hard on my own, because I come from a family, I grew up in the public housing projects in Brooklyn, so there is no money and no one to guide me, except, again, Gloria Steinem, her words, her magazines, and that's who guided me all this time to get to the point where I am. And as I did say to her 3 weeks ago, when she said, I think it's wonderful you're in this position, I just said to her, Gloria, it's because of you that I'm here.